Family, listen very carefully to what I'm about to say, because the message I have for you right now is not an ordinary one. This is not a coincidence that you found this video at this exact moment. The universe is working in alignment with you, pulling you here, pulling your spirit into this space, because something major is about to happen in your life. On September 6th, Uranus stations retrograde. And I need you to understand, this is not just another planetary transit. This is the spark. This is the turning point. This is the beginning of your comeback. And for the chosen ones, this is going to be absolutely insane. Now, let's slow this down and feel what's happening in the atmosphere. The energy has already started building. You can feel it in your body, in your dreams. In the strange way, time feels both fast and slow at the same time. You've been asking yourself, why do I feel unsettled? Why do I feel like something big is coming, but I can't put my finger on it? That is Uranus whispering to your spirit. That is the awakening energy building inside you. That is the divine hand rearranging everything in your path so you can finally see what you could not see before. Uranus is the planet of shock, of awakening, of breakthroughs. When it stations retrograde, it does not pull away from you. It turns inward. It pulls your own soul inward. It makes you confront everything you buried, everything you lost, everything you thought you had to let go of forever. But hear me clearly. What is coming back to you during this retrograde is not just memories. It is strength. It is hidden potential. It is the forgotten parts of you that you will need for this next season of your life. And once Uranus begins this retrograde, nothing will be the same. You see, for so long, you thought life was against you. Every setback, every betrayal, every door that closed, you thought it was rejection. But Uranus retrograde is going to reveal the truth. None of it was rejection. It was redirection. You were being hidden, protected, positioned. The universe needed to strip away what you thought you wanted so you could receive what you were always destined for. And family, September 6th is the date the curtain starts to lift.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you.
I need you to imagine a spark deep inside of you, a spark you thought had gone out. Life put so much pressure on you, so much pain, so much chaos, that you thought the flame inside you had died. But Uranus retrograde is coming to blow on those embers. It is coming to reignite that fire. It is going to erupt in ways you cannot predict. Because Uranus does not move slowly. It does not move politely. It shocks. It awakens. It breaks chains in an instant. And in that instant, everything you thought was impossible suddenly becomes possible. The chosen ones are always called to endure more. You already know this. That's why your life hasn't looked like everybody else's. That's why your road has been harder, longer, more complicated. But here's the beauty. Because your pain has been greater, your breakthrough will be greater. Because your setbacks were more dramatic, your comeback will be more powerful. And this Uranus retrograde is the divine signal that it's time. The waiting season is over. The hiding season is over. Your comeback is not going to be small. It's going to be insane. Now, listen closely, because I need you to understand the difference between this energy and all the other retrogrades you've heard about. Mercury retrograde slows down your mind and communication. Saturn retrograde asks you to rethink discipline and lessons. But Uranus retrograde? It goes straight to the core of your being. It doesn't ask you to think. It doesn't ask you to plan. It pushes you into alignment by awakening what was buried. And when that happens, family, you're not going to feel like the same person. You're going to look back and wonder how you ever doubted yourself. Dreams are going to intensify. Synchronicities are going to follow you everywhere. Numbers, signs, conversations, songs. You're going to feel like the universe is talking directly to you. And it is. Because Uranus retrograde is tailor-made for your soul. It's not here to confuse you. It's here to shock you awake. It's here to hand you the missing pieces of your destiny, so that by the time this retrograde ends, you won't just be stronger, you'll be unstoppable. And I know, some of you might be asking, how do I not ignore it? How do I align myself during this window? The answer is simple, but not easy. You slow down. You pay attention. You pray. You meditate. You journal. You listen to the quiet nudges instead of the loud distractions. You say no to things that drain you, and yes to the things that call your spirit higher. You treat your thoughts like seeds, because in this energy window, seeds grow faster. Plant only what you're willing to harvest. These days, September 3rd through September 5th, are not about doing more. They are about doing less, but with more intention. Sit with yourself. Be still. Pay attention to synchronicities. Notice the repeated numbers, the random encounters, the sudden insights. The universe is speaking, but it won't scream. It whispers. And only those who are still enough will hear. I want you to remember something. Every blessing requires a receiver. If the universe is handing you peace, but you choose chaos, you won't experience it. If the universe is sending you clarity, but you drown it in distraction, you won't see it. If the universe is opening a door, but you keep staring at the one that closed, you won't walk through. Divine alignment is not passive. It requires your yes, your awareness, your willingness. That's why ignoring these days is dangerous. Not because the universe wants to punish you, but because the universe honors free will. If you say, "I don't care, I'm too busy, I'm too distracted," the universe will say, "So be it," and the opportunity will pass. But if you lean in, if you open your eyes, if you set your intentions, you will step into a flow that feels almost miraculous. Things will begin to align, conversations will shift, doors will open, peace will settle in your spirit. That is what is available to you, but only if you don't ignore it.